I'm Reverend Andriette, and this is Point of Power. Well, it's the shelter in place edition of Point of Power. And my prayer is that we continue to shift and learn and shift, that we are in this continuous intentional cycle of up-leveling our conscious intention, our focused attention, our behavior and actions in the world, so that our behavior becomes ever more aligned with our loving intention. I'm reminding you yet again that Dr. Howard Thurman says, I want to be more loving in my heart. I say that because I think that's our point of power. I think this awareness that each and every one of us, I know that we have created a hard candy shell to protect us from each other and the slings and arrows of the world, all of that. I get it. I really do get it. But what I believe is that we have a huge opportunity to move from this fear-based consciousness where we are forever on red alert. First of all, that takes such wear and tear on our body temple. For us to forever be with our fist clenched, not necessarily physically, but emotionally, our teeth also clamped down, our heart beating fast, our, what is it that it's called? It's either fight or flight, that we cannot stay in that state of being without paying a high consequence for it. Sometimes I think we are like a 21st century Twilight Zone, where we see people living from, when we watch it, it's so obvious, isn't it? When we see the foolish people living in greed and wanting more, no matter how much they already have, and being ungrateful, never pausing for a minute to give thanks for what they already have, and where they are inconsiderate of their fellow humans. And when we've seen this, remember the old Twilight Zone and any of those kind of sci-fi shows that centered on the human dynamic, we recognize it right away. We know that's going to be a problem. We're like, in our minds, we're like, oh, they're going to get it. We know they're getting ready to get on a spaceship that's going to take them into the worst kind of situation. Don't we know it? And yet, as we live our lives, we act like we don't know that that's not the way to go. So the idea is for us to be in touch with our point of power, to know that we have an opportunity to change both our past and our future by our focus and the power of the present moment. I remember it comes out of Gerald John Paulsky's organization, this notion of giving up our hoping, our wishing for a better past. That this idea of forgiveness is really just giving up any hope for a better past. That we get caught up, like, if only that hadn't happened, if only he didn't do that, if only she hadn't said that, but they did, or we thought they did. Our work is to use the present moment to get past it, to spend our time loving and allowing ourselves to be loved. Now, you know that's a point of power, don't you? You know, loving and allowing ourselves to be loved. That is our point of power. Be about it.